Okay, hello guys.
Hello.
You are welcome to our year review at Bridge Ministries International. Merry Christmas to all of you watching us and a happy new year. It's been an incredible year. It's been a year of great signs and wonders. It's been one of the years that I've really enjoyed as a Bridge Ministries International member. And I think it's actually the same for the two of you. Yes. And so today our business here is simple. We are going to walk you through the series of activities, the series of things that have happened in the year from January to December. If you weren't a member by the time, I'm sure it will give you an idea of the things you missed. So if you are not a member, this should give you a fair idea of the various things that happens at Bridge Ministries International where lives are switched on. And today, if you are watching us, I just want you to drop in some comments. I mean, if we talk about anything that you remember, I want us to, have an interaction, drop some comments there and tell us how much of expectations you carry at this point for 31st night, because trust me, 31st night is going to be mind-blowing. Charlie, I can't wait at all. Exactly. So I'm not going to waste too much of your time. I have with me here Shepherd Prince Love and Shepherd Naomi. Hi to all of you. Okay, I mean, quickly, Prince Love, I'm going to start with you. So, how has this year been for you, 2023?
Well, personally, I would say 2023 has been a year. I've cried, I've laughed.
Something else.
All inclusive, everything inclusive. But most importantly, I've learned a lot, and I've learned to especially appreciate little things and be grateful for the little things as well. Yeah, and this year I've really benefited from the church. I will not lie, I've really benefited because I've gone all in. Because past years I was in school, so I would say it has been good. An 8 out of 10. It has been good.
8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Wow. If it was students, I could have passed it. What about you? How has 2023 been for you?
It has been good, very, very good. The year was full of activities here and there. Sometimes you have to sneak out of lectures, to come and enjoy some of the to come and enjoy some of the activities, and then when you go back, the lecturer will be like, hey, there you are. You just have to find a way to calm the lecturer down, Yeah, so the whole year has been, it has been full of everything. It has been full of the bad, the good, the ugly, but all put together. It was fun. Yes, it was fun.
I mean, trust me, personally, it's also been an incredible year for me. A year where, it was a year of possessing new territories, right?
Yes.
And these new territories, it may not be in terms of countries or, places per se, but in terms of me also trying different things that I'm not used to. I was entering certain areas of fields that I wasn't really used to. So I feel like the possessing new territories was very impactful in my life. I was able to also experience certain things for myself just based on the theme that the church declared. And so I just can't wait for next year, since the next year's theme is also advancing forward. So, Charlie, from possessing new territories to advancing forward, Charlie, you're cool inside. Okay, so let's quickly dig in.
Okay.
21 days of fasting and prayers in January. Our month of altars. 21 days. Charlie, right after Christmas, fasting. It's always not easy at all. It's always not easy at all. But trust me, this year's 21 days has been incredible. Prince, like, wouldn't you say?
It has been. For me, I was in school, so it was like challenging because your friends are asking you, aren't you going to eat? Won't you eat? And then because it's the beginning of the semester, the provisions are in abundance. You understand? So you have to move out of your comfort zone to go the extra mile and say, no, I'm committed to doing this. This is what my church is doing. So this is what I've decided to do. So I had to join online, and it was great. There were prayer topics that I knew that I needed this to start the year. It was very, very,
very true. In terms of some of the prayer topics were very tiny. Like,
very tiny.
I don't know if the father of the house kind of, look through the things people are going through. Because the prayer topics, like, it's as if it speaks to the various things that you are experiencing. So it's like when you are praying, you know that this prayer is for me. I'm praying, and it's for me. So please, like, you see those who are watching us, some of them are students. Please, can you inspire them? Because if you had provisions in abundance, still you wanted to fast and pray because the church was doing 21 days. What kind of motivation do you have for some people? Because I'm people there, share provisions, man. There's no way. They say, I'm going to fast.
I would say the 21 days of fasting and prayer is for your benefit. It's not for the church, honestly. It's for your benefit. Because as Minister Kobe already mentioned, it's like a foreshadow of what the year is going to cover. So it's a time for you to go ahead of the devil even before you get there. So I would say if you love yourself and you love the assignment you have for 2024, don't look at the provisions and say you're not going to be a part of it. Make sure these things will pass away, but it's your destiny that we are looking out for. So if you love yourself, make sure to be a part of it.
You see how you begin the year.
It's very, very critical.
It's very critical. And Naomi, how has the 21 days in January, like, what kind of spiritual impacts or fuel does it give you for the rest of the year?
Wow. I like that question. Before every warrior goes to the battlefield, you prepare backstage before you go to the battlefield. It gives me the feeling of putting on the armor, the full armor, even before I enter into the year, to prepare ahead of whatever the enemy has put in place for me. You get it? Yeah, so it gives me a feeling of preparation, into the year ahead.
And you get all the weapons, all the things that you need, because the truth is, we actually don't know how the year is going to go.
That's it.
You don't know. Sometimes the missiles the enemy will throw at you
from all angles.
Spiritually, because you see, you have become too unspiritual in Christmas.
Christmas,
very unspiritual.
So spiritual, and you are going to practice concept, and you want to carry the same thing to enter the new year, my brother, my sister.
The oil has dropped already.
I'm not eating now. When the enemy comes, you will beat you. So it's very important to be committed to the 21 days fasting. And I just can't wait. After 31st, I'm waiting for the 21 days to begin. So I'm going to make sure from 1st January to at least 4th, all the watching, all the banquet, all
Let's try and finish everything.
I'll finish it. So that once we start, I know I'm going for the full course.
And one thing that really helped me as well is I was following on social media platforms. So they used to send these funny tweets concerning the 21 days. And they are very relatable. They are very relatable. You're like, maybe you are planning that, I'll end at 12. But then you go online and you see these tweets like, madam, you'd like to take it very soon. So I think when you're following on social media too, it helps you, it gives you that morale that you can finish it. I mean,
talking about social media, trust me, if you are also not focused, social media will make you spoil fast. Because sometimes I'll go online, go on Instagram and see some nice watch in the morning. And you're like, if I spoil it today, it's 21 days now. Let me just create the watch and then, but my brother, please be focused.
Hold on.
This year's or the coming year 2024, 21 days fasting, please be determined in your hearts. And make a bold decision that, you know what, I'm going to be part of it. And we'll be meeting here at church every night, 6 p.m. is going to be fireworks. It's going to be a night of advancing forward. Every night, 21 days of advancing forward.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't have to miss one day. Just like the woman was saying, it's a preparation for the battlefield. You must know the formation. You must know the spiritual plan we are using for the year. If you miss one day, yeah.
You will take bullets.
Yeah. So that's just about it for January. January was very, very, very interesting. Then came the love month. You love the love month. So I mean, in words, February is synonymous to love and family, love and family. And we have this amazing program we do every year, which is the Singles and Married Conference. And this year, it didn't just start as 21 days. Send me go back. It didn't just start as a Single and Married Conference. There were some series of activities. I mean, Priscilla, can you share some of the things that we do? You remember any of the activities for the Singles and Married Conference? It's like we had some activities. I think there was some jollof battle.
Yeah.
And I don't know why.
Yeah, and come and see sweating.
That was the day I realized that the other people in church, they pray and pray, but the woman to cook. They are jollof. The jollof.
Instead of cooking, they were praying
The
jollof.
jollof was
They
full
were
of
cooking
stones.
Praying jollof.
Yes. The choristers, I think, had a very nice.
We delivered.
Pastor Andrew and I think Mr. Obi, they did very well. This year, I don't know which departments or which people will be, but I'm praying that it will be something that will be involved. Because trust me, guys, I'm a very good cook.
Okay.
I'm a very good cook. I've been cooking. The most important thing, all those who have eaten my food have not died.
Okay, that's
the most important thing. So it was an incredible.
And the activities wasn't just about cooking. I think it was a time to come together and bond. There were other activities, Ludo, playing music, we danced. It was nice. It was nice getting to know each other. So it was a very nice.
There was one thing too. The vows day. We had a session with the father of the house. And it's like we exchanged gifts, and then some names.
Yeah.
I remember I don't know what happened on the ladies' platform.
Okay.
But on the men platform, we were asked which lady, which lady, slewed for you, like really. There's some names were flying around,
Yeah. I think it was actually a session like that, where they awarded the best dress.
Yes,
for the night, and it was beautiful.
Okay,
it was beautiful.
I can't wait. Please, I want to win this year. So, if you are plugged and you have some nice dresses, please, I'm available. But trust me, these are some of the things that make us like a family. You get to meet people that you always see in church, but you don't really have conversations with them and all that. So it's one of the things that really made February memorable for me. And then came the big one, the Singles and Married, the mother of the house. Came to release missiles and punchlines.
Yes. I remember it was 2 topics.
That
must do.
Serious. The punchline.
I remember one statement, and I think if you go on I think Instagram and then TikTok, Mommy's page has a lot of these, bites from her Singles and Married Conference. And there was one that social media had held her. The way they were beating her left and right because she has spoken the truth. She was saying something like, as a lady, the things you do when you are young and your entire body is in good shape and all that, you don't expect to be doing that at a certain age, because at that age, those things don't bring the kind of man you want. So she was like,
that's deep.
When you were 18, if the guy doesn't open the car for you, you
I remember.
and at age 40, you still want them to open the door, else you know go. And people don't understand why she said that.
We didn't understand.
And they would, you know, social media would give it to her left and right.
That's the truth. Because at a particular age, at that point, you can't be expecting them to be giving the same favors they would give you when you were younger. I mean, it's very
the treatments vary. And you see, when as you grow, we learn and unlearn certain things. And these are some of the things she was mentioning. And I mean, it's helped to build relationships. As for February, relationships and marriages.
And the tweets.
Serious.
Bridge media, you have to be very careful. You are part of the people. Why?
The confessions and stuff.
I know, right? The things people do for love.
Hey, people were confessing here and there, you know.
I remember one tweet. The person was like, you will be crashing on a guy until you meet him and you realize that his forehead is not nice. What has the forehead got to do?
It's because the person
The forehead is and all of a sudden the crash is on crashing. I mean, the Twitter banter was also very, very
sharing
nice.
some of the race people use to get people. They're like, you see someone in town and the person goes like, you look familiar. Someone that stays in the house all the time. How do I look familiar?
I mean, how? So, I mean, Singles and Married was very, very interesting. And this year, and you see, one of the things I also like about Singles and Married is, you know, the atmosphere is different. I mean, when I come in, I already feel like getting married. Because you see the wedding setting, the reception,
and you can ask every question.
Yes.
Anonymously, or if you are bold enough, you can ask and she will answer.
And she will answer. If she doesn't, the father of the house will be there to also answer. And the question and answer segment is one of my favorites.
I love it.
I don't know if the readers will remember, but then there was one question someone projected on the screen, and the person said, because I don't get babe, anytime I want text and I write babe, my phone autocorrects to Baba. The phone knows my brother is single. It can't be baby, it is Baba. So, I mean, things are like, trust me, it's another incredible event, and you just cannot miss next year's edition, because I know it's going to be interesting. It's going to blow your mind. And Grace will be speaking to the head of events. I'm sure she will give us a fair idea of some of the things we should expect in the year 2024. Then from Singles and Married, April. Easter. Easter. Good Friday. Oh, Mommy, how was the experience on the Good Friday worship night?
Oh my goodness. My goodness. The aggressiveness that was created in the atmosphere even prepared us from the time you even enter the auditorium. You come prepared because you know you are going for a battle. You are going on the battlefield. So you come with your red and black, fully armed for the battle, and it was great. That was the first time I think we did red and black, right?
Yes.
For that event, Yes. So the whole room was filled with aggressiveness. You could see everybody on his or her knees, you know, fighting their own battle.
You as a chorister, how? Because it was a worship night. The night was, you know, it was a great atmosphere of music. What kind of, you know, preparation did you guys put in?
Wow.
Because that night you guys really took us into a different realm.
Yeah, I know, right? There were a series of rehearsals backstage. Yes, and there were prayer sessions for us. There were fastings in between the days as well. So every chorister that came on stage came with a mind prepared for the evening. Yes. So we really came to have an encounter. We wanted to lead the people along with us. We didn't want to have the encounter alone, so we led the people along with us. And it was a great night.
Good Friday. And now Good Friday has become the official program for every Christian at Bridge.
Oh yeah.
Good Friday is here.
Yeah.
It's best spent at Bridge.
Yeah.
There's no other place to spend Good Friday. And you see, I know sometimes people feel like the message of the cross has become like normal. Every day, Good Friday, we are talking about the cross. But it is not like that at Bridge. Hey, the father of the house will pick a message that you know that this has got nothing to do with Christ dying on the cross. You repent and it will
lead you to that.
The message.
You wonder how the link was created.
I mean this is totally unrelated, but just like this Christmas. Christmas service talking about covering and how covering became a Christmas message. You don't understand. Like how was he able to pick it from how Joseph had to hide Jesus and how that covering extends to we Christians today and how important covers us. And so if you are there, you are like, oh, Good Friday, you are part of it. No, one thing I like about Bridge is nothing is predictable. You can't predict the message.
We don't just follow the norm.
The Holy Spirit is here. He steers the affairs of things here. So it's and then of course I know you'll be saying that, oh, so we are only spiritual and spiritual. No. Easter Monday, we really had fun. Remember the picnic over here? Can you share the experience here? Kinky party. Oh, God. That is the day I was and people can eat. People eat, though.
They can eat.
I even saw people stealing bowl of jollof.
Wow.
And then we did a flip the bottle.
Yes. Where somebody came to... I don't want to mention it.
I'll mention.
Somebody came to steal the bowl of jollof.
We're playing the thing. We realized a very big man, an anointed man, came home from took the bowl of jollof and was running away. We had to turn and realize that it was the father of the this is because you are saying there's a long I mean, we flipped the bottle. At the time, it was a trending game. And so it was very fun. And there was this small boy from Sunday school playing with adults. And this guy put the bottle and he eating the jollof and chewing the chicken. You will not have respect for his elders. It was such. And I also had a lot of, like, I got the chance to speak with people that I usually see in church, but it's always like hi. But because we are always like, we don't, you see, the service we run the main service and the youth service. So sometimes you have a youth service, you hardly get to meet. So at the Easter Monday kinky party, I got to meet people and people that I thought were new weren't new because I was not seeing them here. But they weren't new, and I got to know them and we made friends and we started, creating a bond and all that. So it's one of the things that makes Easter also memorable. It's not just about Christ dying on the cross for us, but also what it brings to us on the table. Unity, it brings love, family bonding, and fellowshipping together. So it's also one of the things. And then, of course, Easter Sunday, Resurrection Sunday. Hey, there was a video where we were dancing the praise.
Oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps.
The praise, eh? Oh, guys. I remember the choir did a lot of praise. Daddy had closed the service. People will not go home.
No, we didn't want to go home.
I was Reverend Diggs. I don't know whether he got tired, and everyone were leaving the stage, and they were like, "Where are you going? Where are you going?" And I mean, they had to even disconnect the sound at the point because people didn't want to go home.
We weren't willing to go home.
Great atmosphere. You can't be at Bridge, and you can't be a person who doesn't like praise. We praise God and we dance to the glory of the Lord. My people watching as viewers, you can't miss Easter Sunday, Easter Monday, Good Friday, the whole Easter celebration.
You can't.
Next year, I'm sure it's going to be bigger and better. You just can't afford to miss. What else did we experience in the year? Easter was in April, then came May, then came June. June. I remember we had this, is it revive direct.
Yeah, we have revive
Revive
directs.
directs.
You know, the Bible says that we should revive directs in the midst of the year. So in the midst of the year is more like the let's say the mid section of the year. So it's like after June, we've done about half of the year.
Yes,
6 months.
that's
So that is the time we all sit, you know, analyze our year so far. Someone in December is saying that he made a target for the year, but now the target is targeting. So we don't want you to wait till December to know that the year is targeting you.
Yeah.
By June, you should know that am I on course or not?
Yeah.
And if your fire has died, that is the time to get revived.
Yeah.
That is the time to, you know, get back on track.
Personally, for me, I call revive directs reboot.
Rebooting.
Yes, rebooting. So you've carried fire from the beginning of the year up till June. Now, of course, it will not be the quantity that you got from the beginning.
Yes.
So you are starting all over again. And it's even better for the rest of the year.
Yes.
So Revive Directs is not a program that you have to miss at all.
At all.
It's very important that you be here.
Remember we were doing this funeral clause, throughout from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I know some people will be like, well, this is weird.
Are they going for funeral?
You don't know what you are doing. You don't know. You see, you must be spiritual.
Yeah.
You must be spiritual.
We can now.
You know, our clothing is also a weapon.
Yeah.
You know, you can't, it's like, Naomi was saying, you can't go on the battlefield wearing a nice gown. Let's serious.
Yeah.
When you are ready for battle in Africa, in Ghana, when you put on a red band around your head, it means it's danger. You are ready for business. And we were ready for business because we had given the enemy some playground and we didn't want him to extend it beyond. We had to finish, you know, the enemy one time. So we were very aggressive, very brutal with the way we approached that particular program. And every night was significant. And I know this year, I don't know what the father of the house is planning.
Hey,
we know
he's
planning. Yes, we take it to another dimension.
So
We can't have the same experience over and over again. It's always different.
Something new.
It's always new.
something.
Yes.
Yeah. And we had a general cleaning session
yeah.
here. So now how was it?
The
husband material.
You could see the yards.
I realized that I was like 25.
I see.
Okay, that's
You could kind of measure the yards.
Because we were lifting the container behind the church and 1, 2, 3. That is why I realized actually, I'm not get strength.
I remember those of us who saw some lizards on the floor, on the ground, and we were jumping here and there, you know.
But seriously, that cleanup was, I think this year we did a lot of things that created bonding.
Bonding.
Trust me.
Bonding.
We really people have made new friends. People have created new relationships. The bonding is very, very important. And I mean, imagine cleaning with someone you don't know. There's no way you clean for a whole 30 minutes or 2 without talking. You will definitely talk. And after talking, you keep talking.
Keep talking.
You keep talking. So all these things help. I mean, this is church. Church is not hey Baba. No, all these things. And Bridge Ministries, we believe in family, we believe in bonding, we believe in, you know, relationship. And it's I really enjoyed it. And I think some guys were also on the street. We actually helped
some
to
also
clean the
working on the
streets, and
streets.
then the road to our church. You know, there was some slope there, so we had to put in some sand and all that. Oh, I remember there's a video of Austin and Ernest. Oh, this bro. If you are there, you are eyeing them, madam, give up. They are not strong. Yes, they are not strong. If you see the video, they will not be watching. They will not be carrying the wheelbarrow, and you see the way the wheelbarrow was carrying them. They were not carrying them. They are not strong.
So
when they came back, they came to tell us they went to work.
Oh, please, what work?
They were even looking for food. They said they had
for what job done? Oh, please. I mean, I already miss that experience. I mean, so this year it's been incredible. So I'm sure next year also is going to be great. And then I think, is it June, July? July. Swollen Sunday. That was the first time I personally was attending a Swollen Sunday. because I don't know, the same, you two the same, yes. Because since I joined Bridge, I haven't had that experience. And I'm going to ask you, there was an instruction for Sunday Sunday. Everybody was to bring at least one soul.
That feeling,
Naomi, did you bring
that feeling? I brought a soul.
more than one?
Yeah.
One.
Go shepherd.
Yes. I think it was not for the first
time.
Yeah, we did it, I think, twice in the month. Yes.
Leading to that.
Yes. So in between those chances, I brought some souls.
Wow, woman of God.
Wow.
I made people join online. So during that period, I was also not here physically. But then I had my roommates joining.
Oh, but you are doing well. You're not as everybody knows. When they go to school, when you call them crowd, don't pick. Go to school online. Oh, then that's
I joined
good.
Solid Sunday online with my roommates.
Oh, nice.
You know the point I remember very well. The point where Daddy said, if you brought a soul, you should go in there for some goodies.
That is when you saw the people who actually
souls
we believe in soul winning, we believe in evangelism, and Soul Sunday actually was one of the services that was meant to help all of us to activate that, grace for winning souls. Personally, I also brought souls, and I even brought someone who came because I bought a dress from him. And when I bought the dress, he was like, oh, he can actually add another dress and add another dress. I'm like, oh, this one they are styling me now. And said, oh, yes, I want to do that. So if you want to do that on one condition, follow me to church.
Wow.
So, oh, yes, madam. So he gave me the top, brought the down, brought the shoes, brought everything. Yeah. When he brought it, and I said, now let's enter. He sat for the service, and he trust me. He said he's been going to church, but the message that he preached that day, it wasn't, because I remember he spoke about how the church has killed many talents, killed people. I remember that example he gave about Whitney Houston or Florian Ponsan, Kwame, people started in church, and because the church couldn't hold them, and he himself was someone who used to be, he said he used to be a rapper. Wow. But the church he belonged to they saw that part of him as his secular, too worldly. So that message really hits him. So there are churches that actually believe that things like this are also worth celebrating or worth cultivating in the church. And he was very happy. So if Soul Sunday didn't do anything for me at all, the fact that I was able to bring someone and the person experienced a message that actually renewed his mind, since then, any major event we have done, he's always here.
Wow.
He's always
That's
here.
nice.
Sometimes he comes and I don't know he has even come. Wow. It's only when he gets home, he will text me, hope you are home safe. And I'm saying, I hope I'm home safe. He's saying, I said, oh, I am home safe. Safely from where? And so I came to say, oh, wow. I've been with the way we close, I've been so many hours. So, wow. So Soul Sunday has been very, very, and please, this year, dear, it shouldn't be at least one, so it should be at least 10 souls. Go there. So that you so we are dancing forward in everything. To like that. You must advance for 10. So 10. So I'm throwing a challenge. But next year, 2024, Soul Sunday, at least we should bring 10 souls.
People watching me.
Already done.
Which our auditorium is very big. It should contain everybody. If it becomes critical, we add a car park.
That's
it. So yeah, that's Soul Sunday. I think we go to August, right? August. Oh, health month. To be very frank, let me make a confession. I know you guys are watching.
Confess.
And I'm going to confess. Yeah. Before I joined Bridge, my favorite month of the year was August. Because I am an August born. But Bridge Ministries International has made me dislike August. Because fruit and vegetable fast in August. Sometimes they beans eat into my birthday and I cannot enjoy it.
That feeling
is so painful.
Taking oranges on your birthday.
They will be cutting vegetables, eating it with grounded pepper and like some goat. But then trust me, the health benefits. Let's put outside the spiritual, even the spiritual side, the health benefits, the physical health benefits. I mean, the whole year you have eaten a lot of protein, fast, junk foods. In this Indomie generation, eating Indomie. When you get to the August month, you detoxify. All those things, you detoxify. And for the spiritual aspect, I don't know what you think about it. I mean,
it's very important because it's when we take scripture, Daniel and his friends practiced that, and what was the effect of it? It made them outstanding, and they were even better than the world. So it helps you gain favor in that sense. It's filled with testimony because. Personally, I also have it. It's very difficult for me to do fruits. Because I'm like, why they shouldn't eat at all.
I'm not satisfied. That's what I'm saying.
But then you have to, hold yourself and then go ahead and do it. And after you gain favor with people, there's like you just be asking yourself, where from all these things? So it's very, 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 very essential.
It's called a Daniel fast for a reason because just after that, you see the favor that came upon you. And trust me, if you are watching, I know it's fruit and vegetable fast. It's not really a popular kind of fasting. It's not really popular. We are used to the 21 days, 40 days. I mean, I like those fasting because even if you give me 100 days, I like because I know at the end of the day, by 6 p.m. I can see it my watch. I can say, but this one is
it's painful.
And one thing I actually remember for this year's fruit and vegetable fast was that for the very first time, a lot of our youth participated in it, and the testimonies are mind-blowing. Those whose parents were abroad and they had never reached out to their kids. I mean, we had testimonies. Some of my uncle who said will take care of me. Suddenly in that month, the person has called me. Someone has sent me a phone. Someone has bought me a phone. Someone has got me a laptop. It was fascinating. And some of them, for the very first time, decided to speak in tongues. Yes. The fruit and vegetable fast. I mean, they became more spiritual. Their spiritual growth was very evident. So, and some of them did the 10 days. That I know some adults couldn't do. Some of them did the 10 days. Until I investigated some of them their own. They said, I did the 10 days. I'm like, you did the 10 days? Are you sure? And then this one will say, okay, yes, I did the 10 days. I'll be after, by 6, I eat fruits from morning. By 6, I eat bankos.
And even some of the questions that come in during fruits and vegetables, please, it's so below. It's Burkina and fruit.
Sometimes I can get so hungry that I go on Google and I'm trying to find research. I want to convince myself that there's no way that washi is not a vegetable. With all these leaves that are in it, I don't get it. And Google will give me answers, and I'm angry at Google that you're not giving the answers I want. It is so difficult, but trust me, the result is so beneficial that it outweighs the strive, it outweighs the struggle, it outweighs every pain that you go through to do it. And I always feel proud after and you see, no matter how many years you've been doing fruit and vegetable fast, it never gets easy. With it never gets easy. You know, some people do fasting a lot and fasting becomes easy for you. Every year is challenging. Every year is challenging.
I think that's what makes it fulfilling.
Yes.
After the end 10 days, 10 days seem very long.
It's the longest 10 days in your life. It's like,
it looks as if the clock is not
moving. And sometimes the whole day you can be busy doing certain things and you go and check the time. It's not possible. Who is manipulating the time? But my brother goes, I mean, why are you doing this to us? But trust me, it's so amazing. And this is what made it even more special is that we received a visitation, an apostolic visitation from one of the fathers of our family, Bishop Fred Ado, all the way from Nigeria.
Wow. That encounter.
I remember that Sunday. The
Sunday. When
that
he walked
encounter.
out to preach, and then he said something about Thanksgiving. I just knew that it was the Holy Spirit that was talking to me that Sunday, because I came in for service for the first time in a long time because of school, and then he came and I was expecting him to come and talk about something that maybe I've not heard before. He came and started talking about Thanksgiving. It was simple, but it was what I needed. Very, very profound. That visitation was very timely for me.
And I, for the first time, I understood Thanksgiving in a different light. Like we thank because we've received. But you don't need to receive before you even thank. Like you are. Thanksgiving is a Christian culture. You should be thankful. You should be thankful. Sometimes things are not going well. Be thankful. They are going well. Thankful. It's not only when that message was so profound.
The topic seems very simple, but
intercession.
Yes.
I was like, wow.
Yes. That message. And if you're watching us and you are also, your interest has been piqued by what we are talking about, when you go on our YouTube channel, FDL, you can go and search for Apostolic Visitation of Bishop Fred Ado as Bridge Ministries International. You will see it. You will enjoy the message. You will enjoy the message. You will enjoy the message. Let's take this opportunity and thank the Bishop Fred Ado. We thank you for visiting us, and we just cannot wait for another chance
we
have you back again. Thank you so much. That was August, right?
Yeah, that was August.
Then September, Youth Month.
Hey!
Rep your JC, rep your school, rep your DMD. Oh, for the first time, we did a full service and people didn't want to go home. They didn't want to go home.
Wow.
I didn't know. In the past, we have these kids, as soon as we close, I'm and I'm like, people are enjoying the rep games, and for the first time, their bus comes and they say, no, the bus should go, we are not going now. But this year, you guys, we have to rep well. Rep well. Which team do you support?
Manchester United. Please let's move on.
We should move on. Yes, I don't want to score. Yes, because at the mention of certain teams, it's so infuriating.
I like Manchester United. Please, we are done. Please let's move on.
Whether you like it or yes, we are done.
Please, and you are not a Manchester fan either.
What are you trying to say?
Hey, wait, what's your team?
You are missing.
What's your team?
I support the best team in the world.
Which
I
is?
suppose you're mentioning Manchester.
Which is?
Chelsea.
Oh,
the Blues.
That team.
You almost got that team this year.
But you see, he's still there because we have faith in our team. We have faith. And this year or next year, we know Chelsea are afraid. You will see us. Now, you see, Chelsea, if you guys are watching us, if you're running to you, because of you, they talk to us anyhow. They're talking to us anyhow. Manchester fans are talking to us anyhow. Next year, I'll still rep Chelsea. Youth man, I'll still rep Chelsea. Yes.
You bring it to this church.
Yes, because I believe in my team.
I know you will be on your own, so don't worry. You can come.
Okay, all right. And so, from September, right, we go to our anniversary. This year's can go then. This year's can go. Blue, now it takes me to, the importance of blue. So this is blue. It was so beautiful when I saw the pictures. Everybody clad in blue. Blue is such a nice color, and it's such a nice color for a nice thing. I want to trust me, God was incredible this year. And please, you were with me at the media, section, and we engaged people. And how was the experience speaking to people?
I'd say everybody had a unique experience.
Yes.
Nobody came to repeat what somebody was saying.
Yeah.
Everybody came with an expectation, and expectations were met. And it was very beautiful because, like, people it was a beginning of something new. Advance forward. I remember the choir, the ministration, the youth. It was everybody
the spiritual dance these guys did with the choir with the soldier song. I watched Precious, Agnes, and Aisha doing that. It added so much to the song. I've been listening to the song, but you were on stage. You listening to that song together with her, right?
No, that night I was in school. Yeah, but we watched online. Yeah, so we saw them doing their. Yeah, it was so nice.
Wow.
Yeah, it was so nice.
They dedicated their lives to God. There was this sense of renewal, renewal of commitment. It was Can God is always beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's like it comes with its own packages every year. Every blessed year, it comes with its own goodies. Yeah.
And of course, there's no way we have Can God and the message from the father of the house won't blow your mind. All the message, I cannot even describe how fascinating the messages were. It wasn't the usual message where, an anniversary month you expect.
There was this one that never left me was what you attract. And it never left me the whole time. It never left me the whole time.
Trust me, you have to go and watch that message. I mean, it's a simple step. Go on YouTube, search for FD Yalley. Go and search for Can God at Bridge Ministries International 2023. You see all the videos. And it was from how many days did we do? I think we did 3 days, right? Yes. And then all the 3 days, the experience was such an atmosphere that you just cannot forget. Go and watch and you'll be blessed. And I know next year, October.
We just can't wait for this event, You
will feel it.
Wow.
And it's the month to celebrate Bridge. It's our anniversary month. So when we get into that month, the month is ours.
Yes.
We take charge. And we and you see, the funny thing is, we always enter the new year before the new year.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes it confuses you. I mean, when we had the same experience when we were interviewing people at the top. Because you come here like,
Happy New Year. Somebody is wondering in October.
I'm still in October, November.
That kind of thing.
We always enter our new year in October. And I think that thing has, aside the spiritual connotation that it comes with it has a way of tuning your mind that no matter the challenges the end of the year will bring, you've already entered the year.
Oh, yeah.
I can't be sick. I can't be that. I've entered already. Therefore, what are we trying to do? That I will not enter the year. I've already entered. So I feel that kind of culture that is in the year of our anniversary, it gives you a certain mindset. It even makes you start planning for the new year, even when you
started the wholesale
meeting
system thing. And personally, I was made a cell leader.
Like,
oh God,
wow.
I can't do this. But then it has got me to meet people on a different level because I live in the same area with them. I didn't even know they lived there.
Wow.
Honestly, it was till we started meeting before I was like, oh, you guys are here, and we get to talk, we get to share ideas. Cell meeting has been very, very, very impactful.
Can you share your cell location in case someone is watching?
Yeah, so my cell location, Anya Bet said that, and we have over 55 cells with satellite leaders. Yes. And then the information was put out there in case you live somewhere and you don't know, you just reach out to someone. You'll be connected to a cell as soon as possible.
Cell meeting is very important. It's where we get to fellowship, we get to know each other. And you see, personally, myself, my cell like this, there are some people who even work at church administration who, after service, you will not see them because they enter the office. By the time they will come out, everyone has gone home. But they are in my cell. Some of them are in my cell. And I get to see them and they are meeting some of my... And I even feel they are even inspiring the young ones, because they see them coming from work and straight to cell meeting. And they are talking with them, they are interacting with them. And some of the young ones are looking up to them. Like, oh, if this man is from work and he's coming, like he's adding a certain kind of importance to cell meeting. Who am I as a student to make excuses and all that? And it's so beautiful. Are you also in a cell? Which cell?
I'm also a cell leader for my campus, Regent University.
Yes. So we are so if you are a Regent University student and you are watching, you can contact Naomi.
Yep.
And I'm sure you can join her cell and you have a very beautiful time learning about the word and learning about, we've done a series on baptism and I've really learned a lot. And these are the fundamentals about believers and Christianity. These are the fundamentals. You get to get these things at the cell level.
True.
So, and then because we introduce a cell system, we also have to announce that we do not have our midweek service anymore. It is now our cell meeting. So midweek service, we don't come to Bridge Ministries International. We meet in our various homes and we have our cell meetings. So take note, and I'm sure next year, 2024, the cells will explode. We are taking over. We are advancing forward. If there is a location where you think we can bring a cell there, please, I want you to write it in the comment section. We will look for it and come. And we'll contact you. We will even make you a cell leader. We will make you a cell leader. Prince Life said she didn't know she could do it. She didn't know. But
we're all surprised. We were given the opportunity. But God
will build you things that you are not thinking you can be capable of handling.
There's no I can't do it in bridge. You can do everything, Sam.
No. Trust me.
I can relate.
There's no I can't do it.
No. Okay, so that's October, November, right? And then
December.
Almighty December.
Went camping.
She was in my bus. She was sinking in the bus with my friends. The Jama it was so sweet.
I know, right?
I was trying very hard to compare the experience of this year's camping to the previous one in 2019 at Anakazo. And I can't tell which one felt better than the other because each one, the experience was different. And the feeling was different. And the people who attended were actually not the same people. Some were old, and we have more new people who have joined because it's been how many years from 2019? So many people, and now people who have joined, and it was trust me.
It was fun.
Camp. That was my first personal camp experience. Growing up, I never really had the opportunity to join churches to go camping because you will not be allowed to. So I really wanted to go. But at a point, I was like, is it necessary? I need to live with someone. I don't know.
Right? Until the song a slide came in, which taught us about some of the importance of just right and then when I was teaching that slide, I was like, nah, this one I can't accept myself. I am going.
So I had to go and had to pray, learn the question and answer sessions. And we had to lay down certain burdens, not carry them back with us. We brought with us fire.
The fire session was very important for me personally because I felt transported to a different realm. And you see, anytime I make this reference not just for my personal experience, but even for there were three guys that I am shepherding. And one of the things I've been praying and believing God for was for them to speak in tongues, and before we go for the camp, I just prayed a silent prayer to don't let us return with these guys not speaking in tongues. Oh, my sister. The fire session, the last day that we were praying. I was in the spirit too. I was lying on the ground. When I recovered, I got on my feet. I'm like, and he was blasting the tongues. Wow. It had to take him going to a camp to have that experience.
Expectations. Before we went to camp, I sent all of us a message about what to expect. So I wrote all the things that I expected, and almost half of it has been.
Wow.
The Holy Spirit has just, I
Hmm.
was like,
Wow.
so whenever we have a chance to come for a program, I don't think we should come empty.
No.
You come with an expectation.
Expectation.
You put the Holy Spirit to test that. I mean, you're investing your time,
Yes.
your money, your
Yes.
energy. You're not
Yes.
supposed to go back the same way
Not
you
at
came.
all. Not at
So,
all. Not at all.
that
The
was-
level of spirituality that the camp brings.
Oh yeah.
How has that also had an impact on you?
Yeah, you know, I remember when we came back in the morning, we had to come on stage for, and even just that morning, we all throughout when we were coming, we were singing songs in the car before we got to church, and when we came here, so we had to lead service, and even on stage, I could feel that there was an infill, like,
You have carried it
yes,
from the
this is
camp.
not the same me when I left. Yes, so I really felt it. So when I went home that day, I went to look at our pictures.
Mm.
The ones the media took, and I was looking at our facial expression. I was looking at everybody, and I realized, no, is not the same choristers. These are not the same choristers who went. Yeah, so it was.
I don't know if next year our company is going to be in December again or a different month, but you don't have to miss it. Once it is announced, camp meeting has become a new culture for us.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have to yearn to go for camp.
Yeah.
You have to yearn to go because sometimes you have to go out of your environment to experience a new environment.
That was my first time though. So
Let me
it
share a
was-
joke with you. When we got there was one guy who said, "Hey, we'll be using elevators. I've been praying to use an elevator all my life, and I'm going to use one. Oh, this camp is really
that
counting."
feeling alone.
When the elevator is even delayed, he said, "No, I will never use the stairs. I have come all this way from here to come here, and I'm going to use stairs. I will wait."
That feeling alone. That feeling alone was something else. Yeah.
Absolutely. So next year, 2024, you just cannot miss any camping. Any camping. As long as it's mentioned, you don't have to miss it.
Oh yeah.
And something I don't need to forget. I know we are doing a monthly review for the whole year, but there's one event we have skipped. I wouldn't say we have skipped because it is not monthly. We always do it twice. You know, I think after every 2 months. Feast of Miracles. Feast of Miracles. Trust me, Charlie. Every
Another
single Feast of
package on its
Miracles
own.
has been incredible. At Bridge, we don't wait for, excuse me to say, a miracle service per se
No.
for you to get a miracle. But then anytime Feast of Miracles is announced, I always feel that that program, when you don't come with an expectation, that is when the program will feel normal to you.
Yeah.
If you come with an expectation that this year
Feast of Miracles.
or this Feast of Miracle, I'm coming because I want God to do this. It's a miracle service. You have to put God to work. You have to put the grace of the man of God to work. You can't come and say, I'm coming for Feast of Miracles, just like that. If you want the cripple to walk, say that when I come, I want the cripple to walk. That should be your expectation. And you should pray it that it comes to pass. Yeah, exactly. So Feast of Miracles, how has it always been for each of the series that we've had?
For me, one of the things that actually drew me to this church was Feast of Miracles.
Oh wow.
Because I think I saw the flyer somewhere on the car somewhere. That time I used to come, but I was not really a regular member. And I asked myself that, why should there be a Feast of Miracles? And I'm saying that if there's a Feast of Miracles, that means the pastor is very concerned that, like, we are going to eat miracles. I'm like,
exactly.
So that means he wants everybody to have a share. So that's what I carry with me throughout the Feast of Miracles. And I like the praises that happen because I know everything is about the Feast of Miracles.
Serious.
During those times, all the weapons come to play.
It's the worship.
All the weapons
It's the
come to
worship.
play.
Feast of Miracle is always the worship.
Yeah.
As soon as the man of God picks the microphone and he's leading the choir with worship, the atmosphere changes. And I mean, when he does his and when he
Sometimes you even forget yourself. It's when we close that you look at the time and you're like, really?
yes, I mean, and when he enters the realm of hymns, I don't know if you have studied
Yeah.
that. If he enters the realm of hymns, singing hymns, that is also another dimension
Yeah.
altogether. So, guys, Feast of Miracles, we host it every 2 months. First Sunday every 2 months. And I'm sure next year is going to be mind-blowing. And you see, it's even going to be that because Now our miracle service is on Fridays.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting for the time where we'll have our Friday miracle service, and the next Sunday is also full. I'm waiting for that news. Else, trust me. So guys, it's been an amazing year. An amazing year. Semper Fidelis music festival, music concerts, and all that. So guys, it's been an incredible year. And 31st.
The D-Day.
Oh, praise Lord. What are your expectations for 31st?
My expectations for 31st is that I really expect to be blown away. I'm coming here to come and thank God.
Yes.
To come and dance my heart out. Also come and even invest into next year.
Yeah.
31st, I'm not slacking at all.
Not slacking. No.
Like she said, me is the dancing for me. I know my people will deliver. You know how to believe it.
Oh, and to tell you, I won't give you too much details. But you know, last year they did something special.
Yeah.
And this year they were really under pressure to deliver, because you know, when you do something like that, people expect the next one to be another level. Trust me, with what I've seen, it is another level. It's another level. It's another level. So guys, you can't miss 31st night.
Not for anything.
You can't miss 31st night. The place to be is Bridge Ministries International. Located at Aoshi Anya Market. I'll do it like the way these people do it. Even if you meet a small boy that is born today to show you Anya Market, they'll ring you. It is not a very, obscure place. I mean, there's a CBG bank that is opposite the church. Once you get to Anya Market, look for the CBG bank. The church is opposite. You see a very tall, magnificent building. That is where we are located. The auditorium is large. It will occupy, come with your entire family. You see that friend that doesn't like going to church? This is the time for you to bring him. You heard this, you come with your babes. Maybe you've been trying to, talking stage. Bring all the guys. One of them will give a weather to, convince them to say, okay, babe, now you move from talking stage to what? To courting stage. So guys, you come this 31st night, and trust me, it's a night that is packed. I saw a little thing about the program lineup, how you are going to have a section of prayer and music. You're going to have activities, performances, ministrations, and the choir also going to take us to another realm of worship, of praise, of, like Mr. was saying, thanksgiving. Please come with your white. Come in. So guys, don't miss 31st. We can't miss it. And the place to be is Bridge Ministries International. This has been our year review. We'll come again next year, God willing, to also walk you through all the series of things that would have happened in 2024. And I'm believing by the time we do the year review, you would have become a member. And you'll be like, okay, this one I was there, this one I was there, this one I was there, I was there. You need to become a member. So as you are watching us, maybe you're just scrolling on Facebook, YouTube, and then you just saw the link and you have entered the link and you are watching us. Please don't just watch and go. We love to have you as a member. Even if you can't come, you can be an online member. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell. Anytime we post anything, any link, any streaming, you are going to see it and you become a member of Bridge Ministries International. My name is Minister Kobe, and I've done this with
Shepherd
Prince Lau and
Shepherd Naomi.
Thank you guys so much. And we can't wait. This is Bridge Ministries International, where lives are switched on. We build, we repair, and we restore. The best place to be is at Bridge. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. And we just can't wait to see you at 31st. Bye-bye.